Que estranho. Nossa. Essa aqui é a Augusta.
Am I right, boss?
You are right on the mark.
Heaven and earth are in harmony. But then again, smooth sailing isn't always a good thing either. Everything was fine until that frequency came out of nowhere. And then suddenly the Sovereign took form way ahead of schedule. Talk about flipping the table. Well, let me get another reading. It's like someone clouded the heavenly signs on purpose.
One way or another, we must find the Sovereign and stop it before it absorbs any...
That's right. Supernatural powers or not, the Sovereign can't escape good old Texas. Let me see. It looks like it's east of the Sanguis Plateaus. Yeah, that place has lots of dark energy.
Murmurs Town. Understood. I will stop it in its tracks.
Your Excellency. With your permission, I wish to accompany you to Murmurstown. I know this request may seem bold, and I'm aware of the dangers ahead. Gladiators! We are united as defenders of Septimont's honor. I do not claim the right to ask this of you. But in my...
Well said, Gladiators of Septimont fear no chance. That's a good point. When a storm approaches, can an eagle soaring in the skies remain content as a
Muito
fledgling
obrigado,
beneath
mas
another? Your Excellency, we will follow you anywhere.
Very well. You have sworn your allegiance to Septimont with you. If you wish to fight together, then so be it. I will afford your fervor its due respect. Come, take up your blades. For Septimont! For the name of heroes eternal! Murmur's town sits atop the wastelands, below the hunting grounds. It has since become a forbidden territory, after the Dark Tide's corruption 16 years ago. Follow me. The Wingray can give us a lift. Avidius, ready the anchor stones. We must set up a defense line around Murmur's town.
It shall be done, Your Excellency.
To the lands afar.
Muito obrigado.
The wastelands. I never imagined that after 4 years I would return to this place under...
How did this place get like this?
This is where the Dark Tide started 16 years.
Does this mean if we fail to stop the Dark Tide, Septimont too will...
Warriors, do not let fear stand in our way. The devastation that befell Murmur's town 16 years ago. Because now, we are here. The Sovereign won't make things easy for us.
Your command is our duty, Your Excellency.
Yes. This will trap Sovereign inside the town. Good. Proceed as planned, Avidius. Now then. It falls to us to track down the Sovereign's whereabouts, Rover. Time is... Keep your guard up! Those hollow figures, do not be fooled by their stillness. Those are just the shell. And what? They were once our own. Brave gladiators. Loyal, the Dark Tide not only twisted their minds, it also raised their corpses and turned them into mindless puppets. Mark my words.
Mark my words.
You take the upper
O sotaquinho
area,
dela.
I'll take the lower one. If you spot any signs of the Sovereign or run into trouble, let me know right away.
Que legal as borboletinhas voando.
This place is too quiet. No trace of the Sovereign anyway. Hey, Buling. Can you help me track down the Sovereign?
You got it. Give me a sec to scan things. Sorry, boss. The frequencies around you are all over the place. This Sovereign's a slippery eel, eating up every little frequency like it's popcorn. Now this... it's playing hide and seek with us on purpose. Hold on. What if you bring me some pure Dark Tide frequency samples? Maybe Tessus can use it to track down something with a similar frequency.
Understood. I'll do what I can. Abby? Abby! Wake up!
What's going on? Ugh, I'm so sleepy.
Sorry to hear that. But if my clever, brave, stylish, and sweet Abby could help me out...
Aw, you're making me blush.
Fofinho.
Okay. Your best buddy Abby's on the job. Go on.
So, that thing we tangled with before has gone into hiding around here. I need your help to sniff it out.
Yeah, easy peasy. You know I have a good nose for searching.
Find anything?
The whole place smells like a dumpster fire. And that monster, I can't tell where it is exactly. The scent's all muddled. Look, there's something weird over there.
Is that a waystone? I've seen those back in Septimont City. They're like signposts for Outlanders.
All right, let's check it out.
This the one?
Yep, this is it.
Its right arm is missing. Isn't it supposed to be pointing in that direction?
I guess. It wouldn't be a waystone if it didn't show the way. Hey, something just flew by that way. It's that muddled scent again. Come on, we gotta catch it. Look, it stopped over there.
It's gone. Is it hiding among those strange statues over there?
Wait, are they singing?
They must be the hollow figures Augusta mentioned. No, I can't get any closer. Maybe I can split off the Dark Tide's influence.
Divo, né?
Watch out!
Hopefully this helps. Annihilation! It worked.
Nope. That troublemaker's off again.
One more time. Hopefully this helps. Tempest of slashes. The wicked will face judgment.
Now it's hiding inside a tacit discord? Boo!
Don't worry. We'll flush it out. Hopefully this helps. The wicked. The wicked will face judgment. Annihilation. Hopefully this helps. Waves rise. Judgment strikes.
Hide and seek game is over.
Time to finish it. The wicked will face judgment. piece of cloth. It looks like something from a gladiator's gear, but why here?
This frequency is something else.
Is that the same muddled scent you mentioned before?
Well, it's got a bit of that smell, but the fabric's frequency is even stronger. It's not giving in. Kinda like a brave gladiator fighting a monster.
I see. That waystone with the missing right arm had a sleeve that was torn.
Why don't we take it to the statue? Maybe it will unlock the next clue.
A power granted rather than earned could never truly be mine. If this power strips me of my will, how can I be sure where my sword will strike? I reject such a gift.
Augusta, I've got a lead. Location's on your terminal. I'll wait for you there.
Copy. On my way.
The clash of battles long past is proof of my unyielding will. Travelers who have braved the path, press onward. Step into the dark, where forsaken truths and forgotten words slumber.
This is a Sonora. My muddled smell makes sense now.
A gladiator who fought the Dark Tide in Murmurstown to his last breath. His frequency still lingers to carry on the fight. Thank you for showing us the way ahead. Augusta, over here.
Augusta.
Is this a Sonoro?
Alright, time for Abby's rundown. So, Rover and I were tracking that shadowy monster fella. And I followed its scent right to, this Sonoro. Well, kinda. It's not the exact same scent, it's just really close. It's also kinda muddled.
Right. The frequencies the Black Shores detected in both Murmurstown and from the Sovereign are unusually complex. To track the Sovereign, we'll need to help by isolating a pure Dark Tide frequency. I wasn't sure where to start, but Abby's been a big help.
Yeah, don't mention it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
I assume this is your echo friend, who saved us in the Asphodel Barrens. You have my gratitude.
No biggie.
The level of power it showed is indeed questionable for an echo. But I trust it. As much as I trust you, no need for explanations between allies.
Did you hear that? Through me walk the path of glorious ascension. Through me enter the city of eternal bliss. Yet all who enter must first forsake all hope. Sounds like a song. Those lyrics are pretty intense, though.
Sonoro, what do you want to show us? Let's enter it.
Nossa, que legal. Meio que tipo reconstruiu a cidade.
Are we still in Murmur's Town? No. There are small differences.
This is Murmur's Town. Only from the past. It was once called Fabianum, the town of gladiators. Visited by Fabius, the hero of heroes.
Augusta, look over there.
Fabiano.
Those lingering frequencies from the past.
Let's follow them.
Wind rises!
I didn't see you by the Oak Hollow today. You promised we'd go explore Main's Deep together. Don't tell me you got roped into errands again. Sorry. Otto got hurt, and Uncle Philo short on help at the shop, so I volunteered. Alright. But isn't it odd how people always come asking you for help? We're children, after all. I don't know. Me neither. I guess it is high tide season. Uncle Philo must be busy at his forge. If only we could find our way to Main's Deep. Maybe we'd hear the hero of heroes whispers and gain a mighty resonance, just like if I were strong enough to join the hunt. Maybe Ma and Pa wouldn't have to work themselves to the bone. You're strong to me, Angel. Sometimes I wish I could be as strong as you. I don't think I've ever had your gifts. Father always said, you swing a sword fine enough, but your resonance ability is average at best. Average? I don't believe that for a second. Come on, let me see your hand. Your tacit mark's there, right? Hey, why are you hesitating? Show me. This is... I'm going to Uncle Philo. This is obviously from his forge burning you. It's not his fault. I was just being careless. I asked to borrow some of his old rusty swords, and if I worked fast enough, he'd let me. Grandma Rosa said you need 2 lives
Grandma
to reach
Rosa.
Main's Deep. We don't have our sword. Not this again. You really can be a handful sometimes.
Yes, 16 years ago. Right before the dark tide hit.
Huh? There's that floating thing again!
I think it's trying to lead the way for us this time. We should follow it.
É a Augustinha.
It's hovering by those phantoms.
There you are. I was looking everywhere for you. Here, take some of these candies. Grandma Rosa gave them to us. Hey, do you think what Grandma Rosa said about Main's Deep is real?
Uma teoria sobre a amiga da Augusta, a Angel.
If I really had the hero of heroes...
Qual é a teoria, Natasha? Conta tudo.
With a resonance ability that powerful, maybe he could get better.
Ai, será que aquela menina que virou o receptáculo lá do Trenodian? Esqueci o nome dela. Aquela que o corpo tava no fundo do mar.
The grown-ups keep saying how awful this dark tide will be. And my brother's like, it won't heal. They said he'll never be a gladiator now. In that case, why not try your luck in Oak Hollow? You can take my
Pode
sword.
falar.
Just make sure to bring it back to Uncle Philo later. But aren't you coming too? There's no extra sword. You can't reach Maze Deep without your sword.
It's okay. I'll wait till next time. I'll find a way to get more swords, so everyone can have one.
Galbrina?
That little girl.
Quem é essa?
Does her voice sound familiar to you? I feel like I've heard it somewhere before.
We've got no other leads for now. Let's check it out.
More phantoms of the past.
Oh, look over there! I see it!
You are there! Oh, you wouldn't believe what happened.
It's cutting it over. That floating thing seems like it's distracted. Something's messing with it, but I can't see what. Feels like, I don't know, like there's an invisible wall cutting us off.
Another waystone. That can't be just a coincidence. It led us into the Sonoro. Maybe it can lead us out.
You're saying we should use it to leave the Sonoro, and that whatever's messing with us might be coming from outside.
Could be. It's worth trying. Stay behind me.
Can't believe we actually made it out. More hollow figures. Really was that.
Don't worry. Leave them to me.
This should work. All right, team. Let's head back to the Sonora. Seems like our little flutterbug has finally calmed down.
Oh, I wish you were there, Angel. Oh, you wouldn't believe what happened. I only ran a few laps with Eric, and guess what? He got so dizzy he tripped over his own feet and...
Hold still. I'm trying to get the salve on.
Muito obrigado.
Look at you. Black and blue and still grinning like a goat. Alright, out with it. You're hurt pretty bad. Guess that means no Oak Hollow then. Not that it matters. I bet there's still nothing there but moss and mud.
Oh, he was picking on the little ones. I couldn't just stand there and watch. So I told him, learn how to kneel before asking others to. And that's when he snapped.
Couldn't beat him, but still threw down.
Depois eu complemento. Você tá lendo? Tô lendo.
By the way,
Tô aqui, prestando atenção.
things aren't going too well at the Hunter's Den. Ma and Pa haven't come home in days, and the whole town is holding its breath. We ought to return those swords to Uncle Philo too. Anyway, Maze Deep will have to wait a bit longer.
It's okay. We'll go after the high tide passes.
Really? But you'd be storming around about it. What if the whispers are real?
And a great resonance ability too. Maybe that's how we end up heroes of heroes. A hero of heroes. That's still what you want, isn't it? It is. I think everyone in the village wants that. The priestesses say that once you become a hero of heroes, even the dark tide won't scare you. Makes sense. Not just any hero, but the hero of heroes. But maybe it also means making people smile. If the dark tide disappeared, everyone would be happy, right? That sounds too easy to be true. But if that's all it takes, you've done it already, Augusta. But skip Enric. Making a louse like him grin shouldn't count.
Augusta.
Augusta.
That's me. I guess there's no denying it now. I thought I might keep my foolishness as a child from you.
So, Murmur's Town, I mean, Fabianum, is your hometown?
Yes. It's been a long time. I never imagined I'd see my past like this.
I'm curious.
About Main's Deep and the Oak Hollow?
Yeah.
The name Fabianum once stood for glory. As Septimon's front line against the Dark Tide, it held the honor of receiving legends, like Fabius, Attilius, and Valeria. Perhaps that's why Hero of Heroes' tales always lingered here. The most popular one was the tale of a great journey to Main's Deep, the ruins of an ancient civilization. It was said that if you brought 2 lives, yourself and your sword, you'd be granted entry. And within, you'd hear the unceasing whispers of the legendary heroes. Whispers, they say, capable of awakening resonance ability, as mighty as the hero's own.
Uma lendinha de leves, né? Uma lendinha urbana.
As for the Oak Hollow, said to lead to Main's Deep, just children's tales. No one ever knew if it was real. But Fabianum never found its hero of heroes. Ever since then, the name was lost, replaced by Murmur's Town. A scar that Septimont refuses to face. The whole town held out until the very end. Yet no aid ever came from the city of Septimont. Later, I heard from the senior gladiators that on the very morning Fabianum fell, most of the Senate lords were still sound asleep in their warm beds.
Claro, né? A burguesia sempre lá em cima, né?
It wasn't the dark tide that doomed my hometown, but those in power who were blinded by greed and failed to act.
Augusta, o governo não faz nada.
Forgive me. I let my emotions get the better of me. I see. Then perhaps I should spend more time with you, like you once did. Anyway, why did the Sonoro reveal all this to us?
Maybe it's helping us find that, pure dark tide frequency? The scent does feel clearer now, less muddled.
Or maybe it meant to show us something more.
A soul who endured the Dark Tide's corruption and still fights to speak the truth. His spirit deserves to be remembered. I will go to witness that truth with my own eyes. Stay behind.
Those phantoms ahead. It looks like they've lost control.
Angel, what happened? You're bleeding. Stay with me. No. There are monsters everywhere. Just leave me.
Eita.
Huh? It stopped again!
I remember being trapped inside with Angel. So if it hadn't been for a brave gladiator stepping in and fighting them off with his life, none of us would have made it. Perhaps we recreate what happened back then, to stir the phantoms. We defeat the Tacit Discords, just as that gladiator did.
But they're just phantoms.
Again, we'll fight them outside the Sonoro.
All right, the Waystone.
Stay behind me. Honor cannot be
Tacit Discord. Over there.
time to work. Sing of my triumph! Stand tall before the eternal sun! My valor never fails!
Wind calls, waves follow.
The Wicked has returned to Sonoro. There's likely something new to see there.
He's not breathing. Thank you.
É, eu peguei ela e quero tentar pegar a Yuno também, né? Não sei se vou conseguir.
It's over by the alley. Let's go this way. Hang in there. Angel, hold my hand. Augusta. Augusta, are you going to face it alone? No, don't. Just come with me. I promised I'd get you out of here. No, Augusta! Hey you, evil monster! Why don't you fight me? I'm not scared. Come on, I'm wide open. Don't look away. I'm not someone you can ignore.
E ele querendo, e o monstro querendo a Angel.
Not there! Look at me! I said, look at me!
Vixe. Jogou na cara dela que ela é fraca.
The Dark Tide paid me no mind. Its target was always Angel. And the whispers, they were real, but not as the legends promised. None of it matters now. Those things belong to the past. I was a reckless child. A hatchling, flailing with a sword I could barely hold. True. Though back then, I didn't really have a choice. This is Septimont, a place where ideals bow to strength. As a child, I had no desire for power. But in the city of Septimont, if I wished to rise beyond my origin and silence arrogance dressed in fame and fortune, I had no
Tinha
other
poder com
path.
potencial.
Now, my strength speaks in my stead, and my all but prejudice. I know well what those parasites in the Senate are plotting. Draped in the Temple's name, they manipulate public opinion to secure themselves a place on Capitolini Hill. But their absurd schemes betray only fear. Too afraid to face me, they skulk in the shadows, hoping empty prophecies might bring me to my knees.
O mesmo sotaquinho,
It's
verdade.
not about belief. It's about not fearing them. The Dark Tide still haunts Septimont. People live in terror of losing their homeland again. And so they cling to the hope of a hero of
A
heroes.
Zane também tem esse sotaquinho, né? Será que ela é dessa região aqui também?
As Septimont's effort, I must stay strong and answer their call. Our ruler has no right to falter. If my resonance ability raises doubts about my right to rule, then let the true hero of heroes step forth and challenge me. And if none appear, I will decide whether this title is worthy of the weight of a ruler's glory. One of the prophecies speaks of a hero of heroes, wielding extraordinary power, rising from the dark tides.
Entendi. O líquido da
As I
Galbrena
see it,
também cita uma transformação, um poder avassalador.
fit that image well.
É, faz sentido, viu, Natasha?
Should it be you? I would gladly accept your challenge. A person of immense strength is either a nemesis or a kindred spirit, both of which are intriguing to me and my blade.
Me? Honestly, the thought never crossed my mind. From what I've seen, being a true ruler isn't about having immense strength, whether that's a powerful resonance ability or sheer might.
Encontro das Best.
I've met people from Huanglong to Renacida who live with real integrity. Their skills and backgrounds were all different, and none of them were perfect. But what defines them isn't strength or anything that can be measured. It's the spirit they were born with. Resilient, unyielding. That can't be stolen. Believe me, Augusta. I see that same spirit in you.
I see. You know once said something similar to me.
Ah, a parte que você falou agora, eu acho. Que aconteceu com a Angel.
What happened within the Oak Hollow remains a mystery. All I know is, when I found her, her resonance ability had grown
Aqui, ó.
immensely. So powerful that even the Dark Tide could not withstand it. But she failed to control it. I could do nothing but watch as she transformed into something no longer human. After that, I never saw her again.
The Dark Tide occurrence 16 years ago. Its frequency must have been more stable than it is now. Maybe this is the truth the Gladiator spirit is trying to share.
Falta 59 minutos, viu, pra abrir mais 3.500 acessos pra fazer o Closed Beta de Blue Protocol. Será se eu vou conseguir uma chave? Um acesso? Queria tanto testar o jogo.
Angel! You've defeated the Dark Tide.
É Blue Protocol. É um... Acho que é um RPG de mundo aberto também. Não sei exatamente. É um jogo que tinha sido cancelado pela produtora do Japão, mas aí parece que outra assumiu. É um gráfico bem bonito também, lembra um pouco o estilo de Genshin, sabe? O gráfico. Aí daqui 58 minutos agora vão liberar mais 3.500 chaves de acesso.
Are you?
Run.
It's that smell, Rover!
The truth. The Dark Tide. Are you certain that's what we're looking for? How could Angel be carrying the Dark Tide's frequency?
If anyone can sniff out the truth, it's Abby. But just to be sure, I'll send the data to Buling once we're out of here. The Black Shores will give us an answer.
All right.
It's all done, boss. Tethys ran the data through a couple filters, and we zeroed in on one spot in the hunting grounds. Pretty sure that's where the Sovereign's been hiding. I'm sending you the coordinates now.
So,
Yeah, looks that way. But this one's weird. It feels still, like undisturbed water. Quiet like it's asleep. If I had to describe it, I'd say it's like a reverberation left behind when the Dark Tide slams headfirst into someone's forte. On its own, it's not as dangerous as the Dark Tide. But if it got mixed with another forte and stirred up, well, who knows what kind of explosion of power that could cause.
Angel. Understood. Let's go, Rover. Time to meet our prey. I'll tell the others to meet at that location.
Please hurry, everyone. The anchor stone
Tá
must be in
acabando,
place
tá
before
acabando.
the Sovereign's hunt begins.
Such devotion. Forgive me, but you seem to forget your place, Avidius.
Is that so? Perhaps you'd like to remind me, my lord.
You must be aware of your rather underwhelming performance during the Tyrannus hunt. The Senate's patience is not boundless. It's reserved for those who deserve it. Unless you can present a triumph to match your exploits in Main's Deep, we'll have no choice but to reconsider your candidacy as Septimon's next ruler. Wake up, Avidius. Isn't Murmurstown the very place where your glory began? That, Avidius, is your true arena. Yet here you are, entangled in Augusta's petty concerns, when you could be seizing something far greater.
How very amusing, Lord Falco. You seek a ruler strong enough to lead, yet pliable enough to be led. You'd have better luck finding a needle in the sea. Were I in your position, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Mandou calar a boca.
Falls, so will your ambitions, and allow me to remind you. I entered Main's Deep because I had no other choice, and my duty as a gladiator demanded it. The blood I shed, the blade I wielded, these were proof of loyalty, not entertainment for the lords. If that's how you see it, then perhaps it is I who should reconsider this alliance.
Nossa, o lacre da loira.
How dare you?
Ha! Got some grit, eh? Haven't let ambition cloud your mind. I like that. Falco, what are you... Watch out!
He may be under the Hollow Figure's influence. Judging by his behavior, the Dark Tide has already corrupted his mind. The Anchor Stone is nearly in place. Sir Hercule, would you please take Lord Falco to rest? This isn't far from the entrance to Main's Deep. I remember finding Mizona nearby. It's a herb that helped my companions and me resist the Dark Tide's corruption. Lord Falco has paid for his pride. But as a former hero, he deserves a death free from the Dark Tide's torment. I will do what I can to help. Sir Hercule, please look after him. I'll bring the herb back. I promise it won't take long. Don't worry.
All right. You go do what you believe is right.
Esse cara, esse Avidius, tem hora que eu tô gostando dele e tem hora que eu não tô. Agora, por exemplo, eu gostei da atitude dele. Mas teve outros momentos que eu não gostei. Migales do Ti Yuan. É o mestre daquela Chi Blocker, sei lá. Esqueci o nome dela.
How could it be? No. It must be the Dark Tide's illusion. This wall. No. It can't be.
Então, esse cara, ele é muito suspeito.
Our prey has finally revealed itself. Move to the marked coordinates. It's time to hunt.
No começo eu achei que era até, sei lá, tipo o Cristóforo fantasiado, disfarçado, sabe? Me passou a vibes do Cristóforo.
This is the place. The smell's getting stronger.
No traces of the Sovereign. It must be hiding again. We must force it to show it.
Perhaps this could work.
Over there.
Annihilation!
Hopefully this helps.
Fight by my side. In control. Roars of conquest.
Uma vibes meio Venom, né?
Abby!
Yeah. But my belly is full. I'm so tired.
Eu também achei ele bem fácil, viu, de lutar contra.
Augusta! Augusta! You know, No. It can't end like this. All able units, split into 2 teams. One will escort the wounded back to base, while the other prepares supplies and maintains position.
Ela tem presença.
Boss, what's going on? I got a bad feeling just now and Tessus won't stop pumping out alerts. Uh-huh. Figures. That area you're in has buried many warriors. For the Sovereign, it's like having a free buffet.
terrible timing. Is there any other way to reach her?
It's the Dark Tide. The entire frequency range is under its control.
How vexing.
How vexing.
The Dark Tide's inside. If we feed that monster something else. Right! The Anchor Stone.
You're suggesting we let the Sovereign absorb the Anchor Stone. If it works, it can suppress it from the inside.
Very sharp. But before we act, there are two things we need to prepare. First, we need to get the Sovereign to open up and swallow the Anchor Stone like a good boy. That will be on you and Augusta, Rover. Second, the Dark Tide itself must be stabilized to keep the Sovereign nice and solid. My job, naturally. No one else is fit for the task.
No! The Sovereign is far stronger than before. And you've only just recovered. There's no way you can take on that much resonance energy at once.
I'm not made of glass, Augusta.
Não sou feita de vidro.
I am Yuno, the most gifted priestess Septimont has seen in generations. If anyone can hold back the Dark Tide, it's me. And I'm not going to fall on you that easily. Besides, the sacred flames already showed me my end. In the warmth of spring, surrounded by white flowers, with gentle eyes watching over me. But that day is still far from today. At worst, I'll just need more time to recover. Everything's going to be all right. I promise. Then it's settled. I'll let you prepare. Just give me a signal when you're near the Earthrend. I won't be able to hold the Sovereign's form for long, so make the most of that window. Did you forget anything? Useful, isn't it? Keep it close. No matter where you go, a part of me goes with you. Got it? Since I've given you a tool so practical, I'll ask something in return. Just one thing. Promise me you'll stay by Augusta's side and face whatever destiny sets upon you, together. This isn't a command or a suggestion, it's a personal request. Only you can do this.
You know.
I think I understand what the unknowable void in your fate really means. It's not nothingness, Rover. All along, it's represented a future that can't be defined by anything but your own will. As long as that void exists, you control your story. Your existence is the meaning itself. So please,